You walk into a room for the first time, but something feels off. You've never been here before, yet everything seems familiar. The layout, the objects, even the way people move. It's like you've already experienced this moment before. That eerie, almost dreamlike feeling. That's déjà vu. And while most people shrug it off as a simple brain glitch, scientists are now uncovering something much deeper. Déjà vu might not be as random as we think. Could it be a sign that our brains are testing reality, or even a clue that time doesn't work the way we assume? In this video, you'll learn 3 things. First, what déjà vu really is, and what happens in the brain when it occurs. Second, the most fascinating scientific theories that try to explain this strange experience. And third, why some researchers believe déjà vu might reveal hidden abilities of the mind. If you've ever had déjà vu so strong it made you stop in your tracks, you're going to want to hear this. For years, scientists have tried to explain déjà vu, and at first, they thought it was just a memory error. The brain accidentally recognizes a new experience as something familiar, almost like a glitch in a computer program. But if it were that simple, why does déjà vu feel so real? Why do some people get it more often than others? And why does it sometimes come with an intense, almost mystical feeling? One of the leading explanations is the dual processing theory. This suggests that when we take in new information, our brain processes it in 2 ways: consciously and subconsciously. Sometimes there's a tiny delay between the two, making it feel like we've already lived the moment before. It's like watching a movie that briefly skips forward, tricking you into thinking you've seen a scene that just started. But that still doesn't explain everything. Another idea, called the hologram theory, suggests that déjà vu happens when the brain retrieves a tiny piece of an old memory and mistakenly applies it to the present. Imagine walking into a cafe with a certain smell, lighting, or background noise that reminds you of a completely different place. Your brain connects the two, making it feel like you've been here before. But some cases of déjà vu are so detailed and vivid that this explanation doesn't quite fit either. Now, here's where things get even weirder. Some researchers think déjà vu could be a way the brain is testing reality. In a study using virtual reality, scientists found that people were more likely to experience déjà vu when they saw scenes that were similar, but not identical to places they had already seen. This suggests that the brain might use déjà vu as a way to double-check its own perception, making sure what we're experiencing is real. In other words, déjà vu might not be a memory glitch. It might be our brain's built-in reality check. And then, there's the most mind-blowing theory of all. Some scientists believe déjà vu could be connected to how we experience time itself. What if déjà vu isn't a mistake, but a sign that our brain can sense patterns in time? Some physicists even suggest that time might not be as linear as we think. If that's true, could déjà vu be a brief glimpse into the future? While there's no solid proof, some people swear that their déjà vu moments have later come true, almost like a small premonition. So, is déjà vu just a brain error, or is it something much deeper? Right now, we don't have a final answer, but one thing is clear: our minds are more powerful than we realize. The next time you feel déjà vu, don't ignore it. Pay attention. Your brain might be telling you something. If you found this as fascinating as we did, make sure to subscribe to Science Flows for more mind-blowing facts. And let us know in the comments, what's the weirdest déjà vu experience you've ever had?